You've seen it before. One bad storm rolls in, one headline breaks, and within hours, the shelves are bare. Not days, hours. No apocalypse needed. Just a power outage, a supply chain hiccup, or a single viral news alert. And suddenly, the people who weren't prepared are panicking in empty aisles. Here's the truth nobody talks about. The things that disappear first at Costco during a crisis are the exact same things you should already have at home. So today, we're going through 10 of them. What they are, why they vanish so fast, and how stocking up now gives you something most people don't have when it matters most. Peace of mind. 1. Batteries very single crisis. Storm, blackout, earthquake. Batteries are gone within the first hour. And it makes sense. When the power goes out, everything that runs on electricity dies. Your lights, your router, your heat controls. Suddenly, every flashlight, every emergency radio, and every battery-powered lantern in the house becomes critical. Costco's Kirkland AA and AA batteries are actually manufactured by Duracell. Same quality, fraction of the price. Stock a few dozen, note the purchase date, and rotate them every couple of years. But don't stop there. Pair your batteries with LED flashlights, a portable power bank for your phone, and, if you can swing it, a small foldable solar panel. They're cheaper than ever, and keep your devices running when the grid doesn't. Keep all of it together in one labeled plastic bin. Because when the lights go out at 2 a.m., you don't want to be digging through drawers. During the 2021 Texas blackout, people reported that darkness was the most psychologically damaging part of the entire experience, even worse than the cold. A single working flashlight changed everything. When Costco starts limiting battery purchases, and they do, that's your signal. It means the prepared people are already ahead of you. Don't be the person who figures that out too late. 2. Water is always the first thing to disappear. Always. You can survive weeks without food. Without water, you have 3 days. That's it. Most people don't realize how quickly household water runs out until it's already gone. During the Flint, Michigan crisis, families who thought they had enough discovered the hard truth within 24 hours. Costco sells 40 packs of water bottles at one of the best prices you'll find anywhere. Grab several, but don't store them in the garage. Heat degrades the plastic and contaminates the water. Store them somewhere cool and dark. A closet, under a bed, a basement corner. The math is simple. 1 gallon per person per day for drinking, cooking, and basic hygiene. A family of 4 needs a minimum of 12 gallons just to get through 72 hours. Double that if you have the space. Also add 5-gallon refillable jugs. You can top these off for pennies at grocery store stations. And keep a portable water filter or purification tablets as your backup plan. If your stored water runs out, you can treat rainwater, even pool water, in a real emergency. Every Costco run, throw 1 extra case in the cart. It's cheap, it takes up minimal space. And one day, it might be the most important thing in your house. 3. Toilet paper and paper products we all lived through 2020. We all remember the photos. Empty shelves. People are paying insane prices for a single pack. Fistfights over the last roll. It sounds almost funny now, but in the moment, it was a real problem for millions of families. And Costco learned from it. They now limit purchases during high-demand periods, which means if you wait until the crisis hits, you're already too late. Kirkland toilet paper is genuinely one of the best value products in the building. Strong, soft, and a 30-roll pack lasts a family of 4 well over 2 months. But don't stop at TP. Stock paper towels, tissues, wet wipes, and heavy-duty trash bags. When water is limited, wet wipes become your hygiene system. Trash bags become essential for waste management during outages. Latex gloves matter more than you think. And if anyone in your household needs feminine hygiene products or diapers, those disappear just as fast. Don't forget them. paper products don't expire. There's no downside to having more than you need. In a crisis, being able to maintain basic hygiene brings back a sense of normalcy. That psychological comfort is worth more than people realize. 4. Canned protein. When refrigerators go down, fresh meat is gone, either spoiled or immediately bought out. What stays? Canned protein. And if you're already stocked, you're eating while everyone else is scrambling. Costco's Kirkland canned chicken is underrated. Each can packs over 30 grams of protein, lasts years in storage, and can be eaten cold straight from the can if there's no power to cook. Tuna and salmon round it out. Rich in omega-3s, versatile, and easy to pair with rice or pasta. Here's the thing people miss about protein during emergencies. Your body needs it more under stress, not less. Only eating carbs leaves you feeling weak and mentally foggy, exactly when you need to be sharp. A balanced pantry isn't just about calories, it's about function. Rotation is easy. Buy new and put it in the back. Use what's in the front in your regular meals. Your stock stays fresh without wasting a thing. Target at least 3 cans per person per week in your emergency supply. Canned protein isn't glamorous, but it is stable, reliable, and ready when you need it. 5. Rice, pasta, and dried beans, the foundation of any serious pantry, and among the first things cleared off Costco shelves when people get nervous. Costco sells 25-pound bags of jasmine rice for under $20. That's months of food for one person, weeks for a family. But most people make one critical mistake. They leave it in the original bag. Air, moisture, and pests will destroy it. Transfer everything to airtight containers with screw-top lids, drop in an oxygen-absorbing packet, and that rice will last decades. Pasta is your fast cook option. It uses less water and less fuel than rice, which matters when both are being rationed. Keep it in a cool spot, and it'll last years. And here's the one most people overlook: dried beans, lentils, and chickpeas. This is nutritional gold, packed with protein, fiber, and minerals. They're cheap, they store forever, and they fill you up completely. For a family of 4, about 25 kilograms of combined carbs and legumes covers a full 30-day supply. You don't have to buy it all at once. Add 1 bag per trip. Rotate as you go. It's a system that builds itself. 6. Peanut butter and healthy Fatsoon jar of peanut butter at Costco. That's over 6,000 calories, no refrigeration, over a year of shelf life. And almost everyone will eat it. In an emergency where meals become scarce or irregular, high-calorie, high-fat foods are what keep you going. Carbohydrates give you quick energy, fats are the long-range fuel. They keep you alert and functioning when food is limited. Pair peanut butter with olive oil, honey, and a bag of mixed nuts, and you've built one of the most calorie-dense, shelf-stable emergency food systems possible. Olive oil lasts years when stored sealed and away from sunlight. Add it to anything. It's calories without bulk. Honey is practically indestructible. It's antibacterial, it's an instant energy source, and on a bad day, something that tastes familiar and sweet does more for morale than people admit. Almonds and walnuts give you healthy fats and plant protein in a compact, grab-and-go form. A handful can replace a light meal. None of this is survival food. It's real food. Food that also happens to be perfect for emergencies. Add 1 jar of peanut butter to every Costco cart. The price is low. The value when things go wrong is enormous. 7. First aid supplies food, water, power, and then someone gets hurt. Or sick. And you have nothing to treat them with. That's where a lot of otherwise well-prepared households fall apart. Pharmacies empty out in a crisis just like grocery stores do. If you haven't already stocked your first aid kit, you're competing for whatever's left on the shelf right when you need it most. Costco sells complete, well-priced first aid kits. But go beyond the basics. Customize it for your household. Must-haves: pain relievers, bandages in multiple sizes, antiseptic, rubbing alcohol, antibiotic ointment, gauze, medical tape, a thermometer, scissors, and gloves. Add to that anti-diarrheal tablets, antacids, cough medication, and any over-the-counter medication your family regularly uses. If anyone takes prescription medication, keep at least a 2-week supply in sealed, labeled containers away from moisture and heat. Don't forget electrolytes, vitamins, and something as simple as herbal tea. Physical stress during an emergency hits harder than people expect, and mental stress compounds everything. Keeping your body and mind supported is part of surviving. Store everything in a labeled, hard-sided container. Check expiration dates every 6 months. Replace what you use. A bandage today can prevent an infection tomorrow. A 2-week medication supply can make an evacuation manageable instead of catastrophic. 8. Flashlights and portable power. This pairs directly with batteries, but it deserves its own moment. During any power outage, flashlights and portable chargers disappear from store shelves within hours, not because they're rare, but because nobody bought them ahead of time. Costco carries multi-packs of LED flashlights at excellent prices, bright, durable, and long-lasting. Pick up at least one per room, plus a couple of headlamps for hands-free use. Headlamps are genuinely underrated for emergencies, cooking, changing diapers, and reading a first aid manual in the dark. A portable power bank is non-negotiable. Your phone is your communication, your flashlight backup, your map, and your emergency alert system. Keep a high-capacity bank charged and ready. And if you want to go one level further, a small solar charging panel means you're not dependent on grid power at all. Set it in a window or outside, and you've got a slow but steady source of power for devices. Package all of this together in one emergency bin with your batteries. Labeled. Accessible. Ready. 9. Freeze-dried and long-term food storage. This is the category that separates people who are casually prepared from people who are seriously prepared. Costco carries freeze-dried food buckets, brands like ReadyWise, and they've gone viral for good reason. One bucket. Up to 150 servings. Under $80. Shelf life of up to 25 years. You add hot water. That's it. And you have a real meal. No refrigeration required. Moisture resistant. Compact enough to store in a closet or under a bed. The variety is broader than you'd expect. Pasta dishes, soups, oatmeal, rice meals, and even powdered drinks. Not every flavor is a winner, but every single one does exactly what it's supposed to. Fuel you and keep you stable when there's nothing else. This isn't meant to replace your regular pantry. It's the backup to your backup. When your canned goods are gone, when your rice is finished, when the stores have been empty for 2 weeks, the bucket is still there. Buy one. Try a few servings at home so you know how to prepare it. Store the rest. Knowing it's there, untouched, undisturbed, good for decades, is a specific kind of peace of mind that's hard to put a price on. 10. Hygiene products and cleaning supplies. When water is limited and power is out, hygiene becomes a serious health issue. Fast. Minor cuts get infected. Stomach bugs spread. What would normally be a minor inconvenience becomes a real medical problem when you can't maintain cleanliness. Costco's bulk soap, hand sanitizer, disinfectant wipes, and cleaning sprays are exactly what disappear in the early hours of a crisis. People grab them right alongside water and batteries. Stock antibacterial soap, hand sanitizer, disinfectant spray, and a large supply of wet wipes, the kind that work as a full-body hygiene system when showers aren't possible. Bleach is worth having too. A small amount in water can disinfect surfaces and in extreme cases, treat water for use. Heavy-duty garbage bags go fast and are criminally underrated. During extended outages, waste management becomes a real challenge. Bags, ties, and gloves are part of that solution. And here's what most people forget entirely until they need it. Maintaining cleanliness during a crisis isn't just about physical health. It's about dignity. It's about feeling human when circumstances are trying to make you feel otherwise. That matters more than you'd think when you're on day 4 of an emergency. Here's the bottom line. Every item on this list is something you'd buy at Costco anyway. Nothing exotic, nothing extreme. Just smart bulk purchasing of everyday essentials done before you need them. The people who struggle during crises aren't bad people. They're just unprepared people. And preparation isn't about fear. It's about not having to feel fear when something actually happens. You don't need to do it all at once. Add 1 or 2 items per trip. Build the system slowly. Rotate what you have. And one day, when the storm hits, when the shelves empty, when the news breaks, you'll realize you've already done everything you needed to do. The goal isn't to survive a crisis. The goal is to barely notice one. Start today.